Well, tonight's program, we're going to go ahead and strike this thing up. I got a small complaint about prices. It's actually not small. When I was younger, you used to be able to buy this pinstripe tape. It was about $3 a roll. It's now $17. I couldn't find it at AutoZone, so I had to get it on Amazon. $17 for a roll of this stuff. Unbelievable. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to outline this thing. We'll go ahead and put the stickers on the bottom too. I'll show you how I do that. All I have left to do is monocoat this and finish the fuselage. We'll be ready to go. So let's see if we can do this. Yeah, it don't even turn like it used to. Oh well. Yep, we got a comment already. 5 watchers. Good evening, Alan. Now we're going to need to cut that, and I hope I don't cut through the monocoat. How am I going to do that? A sharp, straight edge razor blade. And hope not to cut through the monocoat. Could be a disaster. Nope, we got it. And because well, we won't worry about it. Not gonna worry about it. I want to do this in as few pieces as possible. That's why it went all the way around the wing. And we'll get iron on it, and we'll set it with some heat. The reason why I wanted to do this first is that I want to get these sealed up next to the fuselage underneath the superfill. So we'll do this one next. a small flat there. Oh well. Oh well. Free airplane. What do you expect? What do you expect? Let's see here. Hey, there's Jim. I want to thank you, Jim. That was really, Jim sent me a TD, and because of his age, we grew up in the same school. I can read his handwriting. So thank you very much, Jim, for the handwritten note and the motor. I couldn't believe it. Most people don't write anymore. Jim's a little older than I am, but back when we were kids, everybody had to learn how to write. Today, they learn how to print. It's ridiculous. Okay, that'll get sealed off underneath the superfill fillets. So we're good to go there. Now let's put the second stripe on it. Now, as I said before, Norm Whittle would take an urethane this airplane with urethane clear. However, we ain't going to do that. Too much weight. So, but it needed these stripes to look finished as far as I was concerned. And I can't give this to somebody without it being finished. It ain't perfect, but it, like I say, it'll be a 15-pointer. Ain't a whole lot of kids building 15-pointers. Shit, that's too small, so... there we go. Need to get some more. Of course, the minute I got it, it unspooled off the roll. 47.5 ounces. That's a good weight for a 576. Here's the roll of tape. I think it was, like I said, I think it was $17. It was ridiculous. Take it out of the center. Remember what I told you about planning your project out. Yeah, I could have put this on after the superfill, but then they wouldn't be sealed at the fuselage. And this is where the nitro is gonna has a possibility of getting underneath it. We'll go ahead and iron this down too, but this is automotive stripe tape, so I probably doesn't need to be ironed on, but I'll do it anyway. How's old Charlie doing, Jim? Charlie's a fine builder too. Damn. Isn't that a bummer? Got a little nib there. Yeah, we're not going to worry about it. Got a nib there and a nib there because I didn't get it down hard enough. Oh well. Yeah. Definitely going to have to iron it down. Okay. I think that adds a little bit of color to it. It looks pretty good. He's having leg problems. Can't fly at this time. Yeah, you're 79. That's really old. I used to think that, but it ain't. Not anymore when you get close. It ain't that old. I'm sorry you can't see what I'm doing, but just know I'm putting the stripes down. Yeah. 79. Better than the alternative. ASO 70 AC fans NS XYZB. We got time, and we will, I believe, 17 minutes in, so we'll pick out that stencil and I'll show you how to lay them down. And of course, I'll show you what this turned out like. It looks all right. You do that little wick trick like I just did there, you can cut the tails pretty sharp. That's basically how we used to lay out all the nomenclature on real airplanes with tape and a razor blade, cutting it off. This will straighten out some of the boogars I got there. Of course, the landing gear's in the way, but I ain't taking them off. Ain't taking them off. This is a one-shot deal, too. You got one chance to get it on there right. Especially with monocoat. You can't be lifting it up and down, so. Yeah, we need some more. Okay, out. Come on. Really appreciate you guys spending your evenings with me. I'm sure there's plenty of other stuff you can do besides watch me fiddle fart with airplanes. I just hope there's a little bit of info on each episode that is passed on to you. Remember, teaching is reminding, learning is remembering. Because everybody knows what I'm doing already here. It's whether you remember it. The guy with the best memory wins. Close enough. Now I'm going to just cut this. I'm not going to. Come on. Get off there. I guess since I did this, I can go ahead and we'll lay the sticker down. Just in case I don't get, I mean, you already see me do this one side. And like I said, I only work an hour a night on these. Yeah, it's close enough. It'll be underneath that big old fillet. Okay. There's what that looks like. That adds a little pizzazz to it. Let's pick out a sticker and lay it down. So we got Cobra on the left, so it's going to be Cobra on the outside and Stunt Hanger on the inside. Okay. Get this stuff picked up here. If, you know, I guess maybe I'll make it all. I don't know. I know I got a vacuum tonight. The place is getting to be pretty well sawdust. Okay, somebody asked me about the stickers. The stickers are cut on my sign plotter. I don't know what they cost now, but when I bought it, it was $300 something. Probably a lot more now, but it is what it is. So you plot this out. Hopefully I can get it off here without screwing it up. Oh, come on now. Yeah, we're having a problem. Got too much material stuck here. Come on now. Nope, gonna give me an issue. Come on, don't tear. I don't want to make this again. And I will if I have to, but certainly don't want to have to. STU. There we go. I come on at 7 o'clock Central Time. I don't know where you're at, but just look and see what time, 7 o'clock Central is. Okay, I got it out of there without screwing it up. Had to pay attention. And we'll pick the centers here. Come on. I want to cooperate today. I don't understand why this thing didn't want to release. Guess it didn't get cut good enough. But we ain't making another one. It don't matter. You can always watch it on rerun. Not that pressing. Okay. Now, this is exactly how I paint my letters on as well, only I don't use this material. I use masking material. And instead of picking the outside, I pick the inside. And then you just lay it on and paint it. Now, Viper number 2, I think, was hand lettered. The one that I sold to Ron. Oh, you guys didn't get to see me pick that stud hanger off there. Sorry about that. I had quite the issue with getting this out. I wasn't watching the camera. Yeah, I know, you can't do that with the television. Okay, now I need my transfer tape, and it's over there, of course, buried. Yeah, hopefully I can get it out of there without tearing something up. I've got to get rid of some of this stuff here. Well, there's always the forum. You can ask me on the forum. You can ask another forum member. There's plenty of good answers out there. Well, that won't do it, so I gotta cut that off. Oh, about lost it. About lost it. Hey, Jim, let's see, Robert. There's a golden nugget in all my sessions. I don't know about that, but you're just trying to make me feel good. But that's okay. So I need right here. I'm just a dumb old mechanic. That does a lot of weird stuff. Come on, tighten up. Now this stuff is pricey. I just got another load of airbrush paint. Trident, we're going to try that. Okay, so now Okay, what I did there, because this is clear, it's got a grid on it. Try to make that line hit all the bottoms of the letters, and that way it'll go on the wing straight. Because we're going to cut it out of there and transfer it to the wing. Yep, got an air bubble there. Doesn't matter, it's only the transfer tape. But how to get these on there without having an air bubble, I'll show you that. So now we're going to cut them out. 37 minutes. Yeah, I should get the stripes on that other wing. These only take a second to put on. Use these grid lines to keep everything straight. And it doesn't have to be perfect. It could be I can see it. It could be a 64th off or whatever, but most people can't see a 64th. Most people can't see a 1/4 inch. I think the guys at work can't see an inch. They got to come back on a bumper. It's got to be 2 inches out of square. 2 inches out of square. It's unbelievable. I did a truck today. Guy hit I don't know what the hell he hit, a Hino. Tore the bumper up. I said, you think you can fix that? I try. Shit, the frame's bent in the front. But come the end of the day, I had it pretty well straight. I need to get the cover on it. I'm going to have to pull a trick and heat it up with a heat gun because it's a plastic bumper with a metal underside, but I'll make it look right. Okay, so now we got our stencils and decals. We're ready to go. I use the Hinge Method. Cobra on the left, stunt hanger on the right. Stunt hanger starts right here. Of course, this wing is shorter, so we'll just center it up here. Tape. You can do this with all sorts of layout stuff. To make sure you get it on perfect. I just eyeball it. If you are challenged in perpendicularity and spacing, use a ruler. And then I just hinge it back. Come on now. Like so. Peel off the backing. Layer down like that. No big deal. So we got a viper snake somewhere around here too. I thought I did. I might, yeah, there it is. No, this one's screwed up. See, when I picked it, I picked part of the tooth off, so I have to cut another one of these. But I have to leave enough for that to go right here. So Cobra. Oh shoot, you guys didn't get to see that either. Man, I gotta watch the camera placing. Sorry about that, but you'll get to see this now. So I did the hinge method on the Cobra there, or on the stunt hanger. I'm just gonna eyeball this. We're gonna have to have this here. Cobra goes right here. So you just put a piece of tape on it. Let me look at this side. About an inch up from the bottom. I think what the problem is, I got this thing zoomed in so you could see a close-up, and I'm not paying attention to what's actually happening. Blame the cameraman. So the hinge method works like this. You just put it on there when it's straight, hinge it over, peel off the backing. Be cognizant of how you lay this down. Start at the top. Sliding away. Start at the top and work your way down. Force, don't have to force the air out of it. It'll already be out when you get to the bottom because you roll it on. Then we'll take the tape off. I need a picker. I know you guys just like listening to it. Come on. You roll this back on itself. Yeah, what happened there? I had problems with picking that out too. Must have double cut there. Oh well, we'll ink it. Got a little void right there. I'll just hit it with some India ink and some clear. Easy peasy, nothing like greasy. The little letters are the hardest. And now it's giving me a fit here. There we go. What do you guys think? Did that red stripe help? I think so. It looked rather plain without it. Like I say, I'll come back with an iron. Just low heat to set it. Like it would be in the sun. Okay, we got 13 minutes. Well, I'll get what I can get done in 13 minutes. Like I say, the only reason why I try to keep them at an hour. Viewership drops off so much. After an hour, you guys have lost interest. I can see all that in the metrics. And I can work for hours. I'm probably not working enough on this stuff. Where'd my razor blade go? There it is. Now, you saw what I did there. You see how nice and pointy that is? Because I used the razor blade. Yeah, red stripe helps. Adds a little. Oh well. This tape ain't as good as what we used to get when we were younger either. It's already got a knot in it. Oh well. It looked like it's hand pinstripe. I was thinking of hand pinstriping it if I couldn't find any red striping. But then, if I hand stripe this, that shows what I can do. That doesn't show what you can do. At least with this stuff here, anybody can do it. You just buy this stuff and stick it on there. Not everybody can pinstripe or draw or whatever. Now you try to keep these lines parallel. Doesn't matter where the covering is because you got a little wiggle room when you're covering with 1/8 of an inch. So these lines, if you keep them parallel, it looks better. Around the tip is not easy. Doesn't want to lay down. Not at all. Yeah. Anybody can do this with a little patience. Yeah, we got 7 minutes. I don't know. I don't think I'll get it done in 7 minutes. But I'll get it done tonight. I'll tell you that. I'm not going to go through this again. Guess I could monocoat those elevators tonight as well. Then tomorrow we can start on the superfill and that business. Should be able to do on this little airplane. Should be able to do all the fillets in an hour. On a big airplane, that's a different story. That takes several hours. When I do a big airplane, I only mix up enough superfill to do like these two fillets here, and then on the bottom those two fillets, and then these two back here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mixings of superfill. Do you use Pinstripe tape for cars? No, I hand stripe. But there's a couple problems with this. My one-shot enamel would stick to this for a short period of time. That'd be my life. What the hell is that? Oh, that's that gold leaf. Use brushes like this. No, these are not the stripers. The stripers must be in the bottom. Those are liners. Pinstripe, you use brushes like this. These are scrollers. This is a long liner up here. That's a long liner and a scroller. These are liners. And then we got the old school. out of there. Come on out of there. I got probably 20 of these. These are old school. These are a Mac blue wrap. And this is not a Mac. It's a different type. But these are striping brushes for painting stripes on cars. A liner brush. This is all hand painted. A liner brush will give you a line like these. Single stroke brush or a quill will give you a line like these. That's single stroke there. And then of course you line it. Many moons ago, 40 years ago, I wasn't a bad sign painter and a striper and an artist. Matter of fact, today I was talking about a screw at work and I couldn't explain it. I said, let me get a pencil and I'll draw you a picture. Oh, that's what that is. Yeah. It's a whole lot faster to draw a picture than it was to try to explain what I was talking about. Yes, the type of tape on the plane is the same that used for cars. Yes, and I'm going to heat set this with an iron, just like it would be in the sun. Low heat and run over this, and that should set it, and hopefully it'll stay on for a month. I don't know how long it'll stay on. I don't normally use that stuff, but we'll see. I seem to remember back in 90, 91 when I did my sorcerer, there was some type of clear varnish that you could put on the edges of monocoat to keep it stuck down. I'm not going to finish this other side tonight. We'll just look at this here. That turned out pretty good. It adds a little snap to it. There's a bugger right there and a bugger right there. I'll try to get out, but if I cut that nib, I stand a chance of cutting the monocoat. I didn't get it torn quite exactly right. I would rather have it there than cut the monocoat. It's not going to be a 20-pointer, so whoever gets it will be happy. Yeah, I can't get it off without screwing it up. Yeah, I made it better, but there it is. I got it. I got one there. I'm still debating on how to do this fuselage. I think the front half is going to be black with white scallops, and the back half will be white, so that it's going to be black to here, to where this goes. The fillets will hide all this stuff. It'll look like it's part of the same airplane. Fillets come about 3/8 of an inch out to here, so they're going to be a big radius fillet like they used to do in the 60s. And then it'll have a white scallop on it, so it looks like the spinner, the paint is coming off the spinner. And then from here back, it'll be white so that it blends into the stab, so that it looks like it was painted that way. This is scary right here. I got it though. I think. I could put a hole in this monocoat real easy from here. Then I'd have to do the whole wing again. I think we're probably going to leave it as is. Yeah, that ain't bad. It ain't bad. So, been on an hour and 3, 4, 5 minutes now. Tonight I'll go ahead and I'll finish out the stripes on this side. It's only so many scallops. Tomorrow night when we come back, I'll tape out the fillet area. We'll do the super fill. And then the following night we'll come back, I'll sand that and get it taped off for DC 540. And then of course it's put it on, sand it off, put it on, sand it off till it looks, like plastic. And then I'll shoot the color on it. I just hope that this cowl works. That there's enough air going past the head to exhaust here and exhaust out here. I mean, there should be. I mean, I don't know. I think I need to give the inside one more coat of Z-epoxy to fuel proof it. Just the inside of the cowl. All right, that's going to do it for this evening. Thanks for watching. Any questions you can ask me here, or stun hanger, call me, whatever. And until I see you tomorrow night, fair winds, tight lines. Let's go, Brandon. See ya.